At least 39 people have been killed in a terrorist attack in Kenya. Gunmen opened fire and threw grenades at an upscale shopping mall where many expats are known to go. Tonight, Al-Shabaab, a terrorist group influenced by Al-Qaeda, is claiming responsibility and promising more attacks. Here's Robin Stickley.
Inside Nairobi's high-end Westgate Mall, shoppers were sent diving for cover as armed militants opened fire. A scene of total chaos as panicked residents ran for their lives.
The situation is very bad inside.
An alarming number of children are among the wounded. They were taking part in a kids' event inside.
We tried escaping and they threw a grenade, and the sharp particles entered me into my hand and my leg.
Hundreds of others forced to jump from the building.
We had to jump over from Westgate Mall to the other building. That it was very risky. Not many people could manage to jump, but I'm lucky.
Get behind hard cover up the road, please. Hard cover behind the road.
As the shots continued to ring out, disturbing details from reporters covering the attack. Journalists quoting survivors as saying, "They're not taking hostages. They came with no demands. They came to kill." Militants reportedly asking life or death questions. The attackers were telling Muslims to leave, asking, "Who is Prophet's mother?" Security guards say anyone who could prove they were Islamic by reciting a prayer was spared.
Now we are here to rescue only the Muslims. If you are Muslim, stand up and go.
The largest attack since Al-Qaeda's East Africa cell bombed the U.S. embassies in Nairobi and Tanzania in 1998, killing more than 200 people. This, too, is the work of an Al-Qaeda-linked group, Al-Shabaab. The Somali militant group has claimed responsibility, stating this was an act of revenge for Kenya sending troops to Somalia.
My government stands ready to defend the nation from internal as well as external aggression. I urge all Kenyans to stand together and see this dark moment through.
The country's leaders are calling for calm, but that might be difficult to come by with threats of more violence. Al-Shabaab being very clear in the wake of today's brutality, this is the beginning of a shift to turn Kenya into a battlefield. Robin Stickley, Global News, Washington.
Let's join Flavia Halle, a Canadian freelance journalist in Nairobi. She had just left the mall when this happened. This is a mall which was frequented by expats. What is the security like?
Security at Westgate is like security at all public venues in Nairobi. So the entrances to the mall are guarded by a couple of guards. They screen your belongings with portable metal detectors, and but you know, it just gives the illusion of security. Pretty much, like if you really want to get in with heavy weapons, you totally can.
Has security tightened since this attack?
I think the neighborhood has been closed off, or at least the surroundings of the mall. Other than that, major malls have closed down for the night, and one chain of supermarket stores has closed down as well. Other than that, I know the U.S. Embassy has issued a warning for its citizens to ask them to stay inside for the night, but really people are just out partying like any other Saturday night.
Now, Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for this attack. Did authorities expect something like this?
Well, not officially, but the attacks perpetrated by Al-Shabaab have increased since 2011, and that is because Kenya is participating to a military operation in Somalia against Al-Shabaab. So I think authorities were expecting something to happen ultimately.
Flavia, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
In recent years, Canada has been increasing its diplomatic presence in East Africa with a focus on growing trade. Two-way trade between Canada and Kenya soared to $117 million last year. And one of the biggest areas of growth is mining, with Canadian assets totaling over $18 million, 9 times more than the year before.